at the quarterback position for Buffalo, we have Josh Allen. He has an ADP of round 4, pick 1, 38th overall, and the second quarterback off the board. Steve, Josh Allen, and your thoughts on your quarterback.
I think he could be right in the same range as he was last year. Maybe his touchdown. He threw 37 passing touchdowns. So right now in the projections, I have him for 33 passing touchdowns. But other than that, his rushing has been consistent over the past 4 years. His rushing touchdowns have been insanely consistent. He's basically been 8, 9, or 10 every single year. He's basically been like 450 plus rushing yards every single year. Over 100 rushing attempts every single year. So I don't really see a situation where his numbers are going to go down drastically, and he's my number 2 fantasy quarterback. And just, going over the projections that I have here, I have him last year. He went, and let me pull that up. But last year, Josh Allen had 572 attempts. This year, I have him at 595 attempts. He completed 396 passes out of the 572. And I have him at a lower percentage. I told you guys, I think he drops down to about, 66, 67%. So I have him splitting that in half, and he's got 398 completions. Last year he threw for, 45, 44, yards. I got him for 46, 58, with basically 2 more completions. So I have some more deep passes this year because I do think they're going to try to open up the offense and get Stefon Diggs deeper this year. They've been talking about it all offseason, how they want to start, taking some more deep shots with some of their deep weapons that they have. Tyler, Gabriel is a guy that they're talking about, maybe getting some of the deep work. So I just feel like he could throw for a little bit more yards. So I have him for a little bit more yards. I have him for 4 less touchdowns. I have him for 2, about basically the same for interceptions. Last year he threw 10 interceptions. I have him for 11. 9 rushing touchdowns. Last year he had 8. And, it's basically, if you look at it, the numbers, he's basically right around like 440 fantasy points, somewhere around there, which would make him, in my rankings, I have him number 2.